Hi guys, welcome back to Fisayo Adedigbe TV. Welcome to the Home of Sports, and my name is still your boy, Anson Kochito Alpha Leo. So I have a couple of news to share, breaking news to transfer news to developments in the world of football. It's the tail end towards the end of the transfer window now, August 31st. So it's going to be transfer news back to back to back, including players and also coaches. So sit back, relax, and let me dive into it right away because there's actually a lot to talk about right now. So I would say, let me start from the home front, which is Chelsea. Charity begins at home. I'm a diehard of Chelsea and a fan of Chelsea. So let me actually, grant the honors to dive into happenings in Chelsea. So there's a breaking news right now as we speak, and it has to do with the Chelsea defender, the left centre-back defender. Who else? Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill is currently injured. He actually injured himself during the training 2 days ago or even yesterday. So as we speak now, he has undergone surgery, and his injury is with the anterior cruciate ligament, ACL. ACL injury is what he has suffered from. He has actually undergone surgery, and is currently recuperating right now as we speak, right? And the club have already issued a statement saying that we wish him speedy recovery, right? All the players of Chelsea also have started, on social media, you can see their posts, get well soon, we are all with you and the rest. So Levi Colwill, personally, Anson Kochito Alpha is saying, get well soon, bro. We appreciate you because the goal you scored against Nottingham Forest made us to qualify for the Champions League, right? So we will never forget that. And even throughout the season, you did excellently well. You showed maturity. Your game is developing for everyone to see, right? You're showing the maturity. You're not as aggressive as before. You are growing, in stature, in how you're, playing your trade in Chelsea as a Chelsea player. So we hope and pray when you come back, you're going to continue from where you stopped, right? Because you've been decent and you've been marshalling the home front in the defense for Chelsea. And, this cause is a big cause for alarm for Chelsea because Chelsea has been thinking that, okay, for this issue now, because it's going to miss majority of next season, right? And because of this now, Chelsea has been thinking that, okay, what will be the next line of action? Are we going to actually look at buying a replacement for him, go into the market and buy a centre-back? Remember, Mamadou Sarr have gone to Strasbourg, right? So, and we just have only Jorel Eto'o. Eto'o joined from Ajax. So we want to see if Eto'o, because of course we know Eto'o also can play the left centre-back role anyways. And we have Anselmino there, right? Anselmino has also played in the Club World Cup. We also still have Fofana coming back from injury. We have, Renato Vega. Are we going to actually decide that, okay, Vega is not going anymore? Probably he can try this season and be with the lad. So every of these options that we have, but their shoe is still there, remember? So our coach, management, they are still thinking about it and they are still looking at, okay, what are the options that we have? Let me read this, a comment by Fabrizio Romano to you. He said, Chelsea have not activated any immediate emergency plan, right, to sign a new centre-back after Levi Colwill injury. Club has full trust in the current squad, also with Jorel Eto'o joining last week and able to play at centre-back and left-back, like I mentioned. So we observe as things is actually unfolding and developments, and we see what is going to happen to the defense line, right? And accordingly, let me dive to the pre-match analysis by Enzo Maresca because we're going to play 2 preseason games before the opener of the English Premier League. We're playing against Bayern Leverkusen first, and he mentioned it. He said it's not looking good. Of course, he already knows that, he's going to undergo surgery. So he said that he understands Levi Colwill situation and he can't say more than that for now. And he said he told him directly, one-on-one, that because we qualify for the Champions League, it's because of your output, it's because of your effort for for making sure you even did very well for us to qualify for the Champions League. Even the Club World Cup, you did very, very well. So he said that now, and he also mentioned about outgoings as well. He said currently now his focus is on the players he's going to use for the new season. He doesn't even reckon with people that will go, right? They are not in his plans, and it's a no-brainer. If you are not in his plans, why will he be reckoning with you? He will greet you, he will do the normal things, but in terms of tactical coaching, in terms of bringing you to the team and trying to share your ideas to that person that is living is just pure waste of time. So and he's actually specifically talking about Raheem Sterling, he's talking about Benjamin Chilwell. So because the journalists, they asked him those questions, so that's what he mentioned, and it's a done deal. Those two guys, they will find a solution. And he concluded by saying that once a solution is being found by the owners and the directors, they're going to call him or send him a text message and say, fine, these guys have gone and you can continue with what you're doing, right? So that is about Levi Colwill outgoings and the injury by and the press conference by Enzo Maresca. So let me dive into the strikers market, because the strikers market, in the previous video I talked about Benjaminsesko, I talked about Nicolas Jackson to Newcastle, I talked about Sesko to Manchester United, and right now as I speak, the breaking news is done and dusted. Following what I mentioned in the previous video, go watch the previous video. Benjaminsesko is a done deal. Is here we go, right? As we speak now, it's going to arrive. He has flown to England for his medicals. There's a fee agreed, £74 million, right? And that's in total package is 85 million euros, right? Including add-ons, and there are cheap add-ons that everything will be met by the player. In fact, the player reduces his salary. He's going to be earning £160,000 per week. You reduce that salary, and if they qualify for the Champions League, he's going to get 25% increase. So making it a total of 200,000 per week. That is if they qualify for, I think, European tournaments, right? So that is the bargain, and that is the agreement with Manchester United. And right now, by tomorrow evening, he should complete his medicals and it should be unveiled on Friday, because there will be a preseason friendly on Saturday, and the interest or the intention by Manchester United is to unveil him, before the start of the game, before the kickoff of the game, to show the lads, United fans, that they have their man, Benjaminsesko. So good news to Manchester United fan, they have Sesko now, they have Cunha, and they have Mbeumo. So it's going to be a very good season for United. I am very optimistic for them. I wish them all the best. But to arrive in the top 5 position, I know it's going to be an Herculean task. From 15th to 5th, it's going to be very tough for them. So what they are looking at is, once they are done and dusted unveiling of Benjaminsesko, they're also looking at a midfielder, right? I mentioned it in the previous video. I keep saying that. Go and watch the previous video. Baleba is in Brighton, right? He's not closing doors to live in Brighton. The only thing is the club. Brighton as a club, they see that the transfer window is about closing, like maybe 20 days to go or 21 days to go. So it's going to be short for them to get a replacement, right? And if they want to sell him now, the amount they will sell him may be very expensive for United to buy. But United, they are also observing. They have other options anyways. So, but they are keen in getting Baleba or any other defender that will help them. Of course, we already know Casemiro is getting old by the day, so they need numbers, they need bodies in that midfield, because they love intensity. Ruben Amorim said that to the owners, that he wants players that have intensity, and they see Baleba as a very good fit for the team. So that is about Benjaminsesko. For Newcastle, unfortunately for them, they've lost out another player in Sesko. So they are looking at other options as we speak now. And the other option is who? Nicolas Jackson. His valuation for Chelsea is £80 million. And, just to start with anyways. But the player, the clubs that are hovering around this guy, asking questions about this guy, they will see if they can tempt Chelsea to sell him for maybe £60 million, right? And so Chelsea is just waiting, because According to the news reports everywhere, Jackson and Nkunku, they are expected to leave. It's a done deal. It's signed and sealed because we have Chelsea already have João Pedro and Delap as their number one and number two choice, and Jackson is not ready to even be competing with them, right? And the club, even they said he will leave because of the red card last season. He's even going to miss like 2 games, or 1 or 2 games before the start. So there is no brainer for him. He's leaving, and they are just waiting for bids from different clubs, especially Newcastle and other clubs. Nkunku also, German clubs, like Leipzig and other clubs, they are looking at getting the guy. So we see how it goes concerning outgoings in Chelsea. And Chelsea directors and owner, you guys are, buying it, you are killing it, you are making a whole lot of money from outgoing sales. And in United, I keep on going to United because United news is all over everywhere. Rasmus Højlund, he has said that he insisted that he's staying in Manchester United and he's not scared about competition, right? He said he's staying. Zexi is there. Sesko is coming. He said he's not going anywhere for now. He's ready to compete. However, AC Milan, they are aware of the possibility in signing the guy. So they want to see how they can get a loan, initial loan with a loan fee that will be very attractive for United to leave him, and they want to cover his salary. So he left for him to say, okay, yeah, I agree, I want to leave, right? But he's still adamant right now that he's not going anywhere. Now, let me go to Spain, and this is surprising to everybody. It's very surprising to everybody. And what is it? Their captain that is very solid in defense, that is very, that shows leadership qualities, Iñigo Martínez. He has joined Al Nassr for free on a free transfer. No transfer fee at all, right? Because he has a clause in his contract that allows him to exit from Barcelona, and Al Nassr actually, look into that clause. Iñigo Martínez also activated it, and currently now he has left. He has left Barcelona, right? His salary will also be saved for the upcoming season. So that's breaking news from also Fabrizio Romano, and that's a good buy for Al Nassr. And the reason they're buying the guy is because Aymeric Laporte. Can you remember Aymeric Laporte? He plays for CD before going to Al Nassr. He's going to leave. He's going to leave Dundee. He's going to leave Al Nassr, and Iñigo Martínez is currently his replacement, right? He wants to go to Atlético Bilbao, and their talks, the first offer has been rejected, so they are waiting for the second offer so that he's going to leave. But his replacement right now is Iñigo Martínez. Martínez will sign 1-year contract and a very good salary. So we see how it goes concerning Aymeric Laporte, and he's a left-footed centre-back. So if Chelsea wants to go into the market and hijack the deal from Atletico Madrid, probably they can go to this experienced player, Aymeric Laporte. So let me see your comments in the comment section. Like and subscribe. What do you think about all the news I just mentioned, from Sesko to Colwill to the Premier Conference by Enzo Maresca, also to the outgoings, the sporting directors? Are they doing very well as we speak? What do you think about all that? And lastly, before I go, let me wrap this news up concerning Alejandro Garnacho. This is the last news I will say tonight. Alejandro Garnacho has told all the clubs that have been circling around him. He has informed everyone that he's not going anywhere. The only club that he wants to go to as we speak now is Chelsea. FC Chelsea. That's the only club he wants to go to. He's not open to any transfer to any other club. So he's just waiting. And Chelsea have started conversation with him, direct talks, even yesterday, about his salary, about the contract. They want to see maybe it's going to be a loan or even outright buy. So it's going to be competing with Gittens at that left wing position. So currently now it's just waiting on the sideline so that Chelsea will compete the outgoings. Once the outgoings are done and dusted, then incomings, which is Garnacho and Xavi Simons, will now be, in the forefront of the buy. So apart from these two, I think they need to get a goalkeeper. Donnarumma will be there. He will be open. If there's a good buy, a good deal that will be sealed with Paris Saint-Germain, it should be there because they have a replacement for him already. He has signed for Chevalier, he has signed for Paris Saint-Germain. He will be the #1 choice. So if Chelsea are serious, they want a goalkeeper, they can go for Donnarumma. And they can also say, okay, Robert Sanchez had a decent Club World Cup outing. He was the best goalkeeper in that tournament. So let us leave him and he should continue to develop. But we'll see how it goes throughout this transfer window. Different up and down, twists and turns. And it's very exciting. So tell me in the comment section, what do you think about the upcoming season? Are you optimistic about the transfers that has been done so far? Alexander Isak to Liverpool is still going to happen. So rest and relax. It's still going to happen as we speak, because Newcastle, they are really looking at getting a replacement. And it's been 3 weeks now that Isak has not been trained with the rest of the team. He's adamant, he has not changed his mind. He wants to leave. So thank you guys for liking, for subscribing. Your boys still remain Anson Gojito and Alpha Leo. I want to say, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Cheers, guys. Like, subscribe, don't forget, and share to your family and friends. Cheers, guys. Bye.